My mornings often look like this. My eyes open and I reach over to my phone to check the baby monitor. Feel she's still sleeping. And I start scrolling because I tell myself it doesn't really matter. I have to wait for her to get up anyway. And although that might have worked for us during the newborn trenches, but now that we're almost 12 weeks in, I feel like I should get up a little bit before her and do something productive. But somehow this always wins over this. But today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to see if I can get through my entire to-do list before baby gets up. But okay, I'm going to stop talking because I don't know how much time we have. I don't mean to brag, but we are finally sleeping through the night. Baby girl is now 11 weeks, and over the last couple of weeks, we've been getting really long stretches overnight, and so I have been feeling amazing. She now sleeps from around 10 at night to maybe anywhere between 8 to 10 in the morning, and I was telling a mom friend of mine, and she was like, oh my god, wow, you must be getting so much time to yourself in the morning. And I was like, I mean, I do get up at 8 and then scroll on my phone until she gets up, because the time she gets up is still changes every single day. So no, I haven't been doing anything for myself or be remotely productive at all. So I think today is the day that I'm going to change that, especially now that her routine is relatively stable. I think I should stop doom scrolling in the morning and stop using the newborn phase as an excuse to just doom scroll. I think now that her routine is much more stable, touch wood that it doesn't all go out the window at the 4-month regression, I think it's time for me to get a little bit more productive in the morning, so that way I can spend all my time and energy on her while she's awake and hopefully get some time to myself during nap times. So hi, I'm Coby, and if you're new here, I am just trying to survive and thrive through motherhood because I am a first-time mum. So let's be productive together. So there is quite a lot I want to get through. You can see my house needs cleaning up for one. It is now 8:24. We'll see what time she gets up, and hopefully I get to finish everything before she gets up. On the monitor, she still is sleeping, but she is stirring a little bit, so we'll see how we go. I've seen so many people post videos about the closing shift where they clean up their house before they go to bed at night. But because we spend so much time being mum and dad during the day, when baby goes to sleep, Will and I just take the time to be husband and wife for a second. So I do not clean up at night and basically wake up to the house being a complete mess. But I do think it's a worthy sacrifice that we have some time together. Honestly, I don't think our house is that messy, especially now that we have a baby. It's only bad when we have the laundry out inside the living room because it hasn't dried during the day before, or it's raining a day to day. I can't wait to get rid of this thing sitting in the middle of my living room. Currently, we're transitioning baby out of her swaddle. So they do say once your baby starts showing signs of rolling, you need to stop swaddling them. So we got her this transition swaddle that's meant to help her feel secure still, to still stop that startle reflex at night. But also she's safe to roll in. And last night was our first night using it. Honestly, I was a bit worried because I was feeling like, what if it is something that disrupts her sleep? And she actually did really well. So yesterday she woke up once in the night, which is normal for her, to feed. And then she woke up again because she was actually stuck rolling from belly to back. No, she was stuck rolling from back to belly. But I woke up when she was like rustling around, and I heard her start to self-soothe by sucking on her hands with this new swaddle because her hands are exposed, and give it like 10 minutes and she fell asleep. So that was really, really good. I was up multiple times a night just listening to her wake up, get stuck, and then self-settle. But she was amazing. I know my baby is an amazing sleeper, but something that I have always been worried about, even during the pregnancy, was the quality of sleep that we will still be getting as new parents. And of course, I know that sleep and all that will change when the baby is here and there's no controlling it. It's just something that gives me a lot of worry and anxiety because I just feel like bad sleep would negatively impact my mental health. And I also know in the next couple of months, there's a lot of changes coming that might impact her sleep. So there's like the sleep regression, there was transitioning out the swaddle because of the rolling. There is moving from the bassinet to the cot. But what I have been seeing from her is she is so good at adapting to change. And so it's really like a sign, especially last night, that I just need to trust in the process. And also, as silly as this sounds, trust in her ability to learn as well, because she has shown me every single sign that she can actually cope really well with change. I think it's me actually that finds change really difficult to cope with, and I've just been projecting like that insecurity onto her. But I just need to give her the opportunity to change and grow whilst I step back and not project my own shit onto her, which is literally like the whole thing about parenting. I don't know, are you worried about the 4-month regression? Because everyone online just makes it sound so bad, but people I know and people in my life have gone through it and they're like, oh, it's actually okay. So I think I just need to stop watching things online. No, we're still good, but I think it's almost time. She just lifted her head off the mattress, but oh no, there's a couple of things I still wanted to get done. Like, wait, hold on. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing these splints, I have literally the worst case of mummy thumb because it's so natural to pick your baby up like this, like under the armpits. But because of that, like I'm getting the worst pain like down my wrist here. And so now I've resorted to having to wear these splints like all day. Today I actually have an acupuncture appointment and I'm hoping it helps because I've gone to physio twice already and it hasn't done a lot because of course the advice is like stop doing that, stop picking up your child, but like how is it possible for me not to pick up my baby? Oh wait, oh shit, oh my god, wait, hold on. Yeah. what just happened. So we always get our groceries delivered. Like, I am not the person who can be bothered to go to a supermarket and shop like on the day. Going to a supermarket just makes me really stressed out. But anyway, that's beside the point. So today we had our groceries delivered, and I always make sure to tick the box where they just leave it at the door and they don't ring the doorbell, because obviously now we have a baby. I don't know what she's doing at the time that they come. She might be sleeping. So I don't want anyone to ring the doorbell and then my dog is gonna bark and it's gonna wake up the baby. So this morning for our delivery, they rang the doorbell and I was like, are you freaking serious? Like, I low-key was pretty mad about it because my dog was losing it. I had a couple of things I wanted to do still before the baby wakes up. So I opened the door and I was like, hi, like, can I help you? Because I know I had selected do not ring the doorbell. And the man delivering our groceries was standing there and he was like, oh, hi, can I use your bathroom? And I was like, no. And it really freaked me out that he asked to use our bathroom, because I'm home alone by myself and we have a baby at home. Like, I'm not going to let him come in and use our bathroom. And so I was like, no. And I freaked out and I just closed the door without even getting the groceries. Like, he had already left them on the floor, like they usually do when you select, like just leave it. Afterwards, I actually felt so bad because I definitely panicked in that moment. And I felt so bad for like denying him of his human rights to use the toilet. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to let him into my house, like with a baby here and my husband's not at home. Like, what? No. I don't know, like, do you think that's weird? Like, that has never happened to me before. Like, no postman or like delivery person has ever asked to come into my house. Like, that was definitely weird. Like, right? I don't know, you tell me, do you think it was right or wrong for me to say no? I am somewhat ready for the day. I actually feel like getting up before the baby was actually such an amazing idea, and I don't know why I waited so long to do this. Like, how freaking silly of me, because yeah, like, it's just so nice to have all this stuff done and not have to worry about trying to get it done while she's like in her little bouncy chair, like really quickly in a rush. So I definitely am going to start doing this every day. Like, I'm going to get up maybe an hour before she does, just to make sure everything is ready for the day so we can start the day together in peace. So thank you for watching today's video. If you've watched all the way to the end, I hope it inspired you in some way or form to not doom scroll like I was and get up a little bit early in the morning. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.